Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, even saving the Council. Humanity has the trust of the entire galaxy. And still, it's not enough.
Our sacrifices have earned the Council's gratitude, but Shepard remains our best hope.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Shepard! Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Commander! Caden, go! Now. Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go! 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 Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy! I can still save her!
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack!
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Something's wrong.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from... Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try hold... Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the... shuttles. Shepard, security mechs are closing. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Got no shield!
Nice work, Shepard. Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Here come the mechs. Use the...
Gradual validation initiated.
Take the elevator down 1 floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you. Shepard, read me. I've got mechs closing in on my position. Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. This project director, she should be ecstatic.
Shepard, what the hell? Stand! What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of
Fair
stuff.
enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Firing. Hostile forces have engaged.
Falling back. I'll put him down! That's nice. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damn if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting. At us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if
Check, check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this
I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Alert.
This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
him down! Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room.
Shepard, down here!
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate your mental and neurological function.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall. Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Engaging target.
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the ship.
Target down!
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything.
Elusive Man.
Yeah, that's not his real
It's a
name.
code name the Alliance used for him.
I don't care what they did or what you
You can
said.
tell it to the boss, but after we've saved our butt.
Been spotted.
All forces have engaged.
On target!
Allied force casualty. Hostile forces have engaged.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
Not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Alliance saved the Destiny Ascension and you killed Saren. What happened next?
Humanity was offered a spot on the Council. I recommended Ambassador Udina for the position.
Yes, Ambassador Udina is now Counselor Udina. He's done an admirable job of representing humanity's interests.
Not sure he's done enough for humanity, but I guess that's politics for you.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If this is a threat against
They suffered blaming the abductions on mercs and
If
pirates.
what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see...
I can't have anyone disobeying my
I know who I
command.
report to. As long as you don't do anything
I never got a
to
chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
It's obvious you're
We've
not
got an
interested.
assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it. We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town. Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, no signs of battle. Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies. Shoot them before they take out your shields.
Right!
Backup systems, Allied force casualty. Unlocking power.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
We've been spotted.
nice trip.
Lost shield.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security. Drones up ahead.
They've seen us.
Use overload on him.
Impressive!
Affirmative. There we go. Enemy down. Shield down.
Got it. Got it.
I'm on it.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them. Get over here. Ah!
There we go.
Gotta hurt! You're done! Drop.
Nice. Enemy down.
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
On it.
Heading to cover.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door. That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down. Overload will take out their shield.
I'm here.
Right behind.
Warp his heavy armor and weaken it. I've got it. It's going up.
Oh, it's this.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. You're human.
Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
The data from his Omnitool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and work groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and work groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's
That was
Park.
unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel, Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the Collectors is going to be rough business. The crew
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for
Damn
Cerberus?
proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way
Can
into
you
Cerberus?
believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? But losing everything to Batarian raiders can... I'm no soldier, but I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more.
Back to work.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical... Only thing missing are my private... I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving.
I'll keep an eye out for
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive. And
I'll see you later,
Commander.
Access to the AI core is restricted. Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday. No, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collectors.
Exactly. It's most important that she have.
Welcome aboard. I'm Yeoman Kelly, our manager, and I must say, it's such an
I'm glad to have you on the team.
Please, call me...
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Shepard, enter the password. Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is...
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain... Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, turns out they were looking for someone to join you on, and I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is...
Yeah, I guess it's... I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
If that's what Cerberus promised.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there See you on the ship, Shepard.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a...
Can I help you, ma'am?
It's been a couple years since I passed through
After
here.
the Geth attack, there was a review. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last.
Shut it down. What? Deep? Sorry for the... Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem
I
to
was
think...
listed as missing in action a couple years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you act. Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
You're not worried I'm some imposter?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the stations, then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about I just press this button right here, and we...
You're not big on formalities,
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs. There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources.
The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, Anyway, something else you need?
How'd you end up working on the...
I started with the Alliance. It's a shitty life if you're trying to raise a family, see? I joined CSEC so I could stay in one place and put down roots.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
I need to talk to the Council.
Head through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other 4 are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experience.
I overheard your conversation.
This isn't the Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones. Or down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Police, sometimes you have to work outside the council.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes. This Clanless is a thief.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement.
There's nothing to talk about.
I did not!
I need you to stop.
You're mocking
It was
me.
a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
I'll see if I can find out.
Ma'am, we'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian
Let's
help.
go.
Be careful out there.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but
Welcome to Sarenus.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the
Yeah, I've been
Geth.
getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure.
You know, I use quite
it's
a bit
a
of
shame so few understand their own equipment.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear it.
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products.
I'd be thrilled. But I don't think I
Don't
can
worry
afford
about it. What if we just look at-
Absolutely. Just speaking to my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my face.
That will be splendid. I can edit. Ah, my favorite. I'll be here if you need anything. Ah, my favorite customer. What can I...
Volus was in here not too long.
Yes. He bought some... I didn't notice he'd left until he... If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So which tech module are we supposed to get?
With confusion.
Please move
You
along.
forgot your credit sheet at Sarenus.
I'll close this event report. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it.
Now, just a minute.
And you. She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy.
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a former Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more
Can
than
you take
words.
care of yourself from here?
I guess. Thanks.
Good day, citizen. Welcome. With respect, the Foundation is not
You know,
concerned...
it would make you an endorsement from the women.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising.
This looks interesting.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
We can get whatever you'd like for little Jake, Rebecca.
Wait, the immunobooster can delay muscle development in high-gravity environments. What if that hurts him?
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Since these stores are owned
Yes,
by...
in fact.
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness. I didn't know.
How about if I throw in an endorsement?
You
for
are Shepard?
What do you need me to do?
Just voice
I'm
your...
Commander Shepard. and
Excellent. I will give...
So do you want to get one of the fish, or maybe a model ship?
How is a model ship supposed to remind me of the city?
The colony of Mindoir has won the right to use Commander Shepard's likeness on its colonial seal. The commander's family was killed in a slaver attack, but Shepard has maintained ties to the colony.
What can I do for you? Tame. A human can hardly take down a Therovera.
Well, my name's Shepard.
The Shepard? The one that put down
Oh, you do
Saren
know
by
him.
the spirits. Shepard.
Sure you could.
A discount? I'd name
I'm
my
Commander
first...
Shepard.
Ha ha! No.
I'll take it.
So what do you think? Maybe a shotgun?
I like the assault rifle.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology. It's really fun.
question. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tank. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish.
I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff.
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria, everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
Thanks for your time.
Oh, if you get up to the Presidium, check out those wildflowers across from the convent. They're coming in very nicely.
The people want to hear you. I interviewed you. You walked out in the... Do you have a minute?
What, so you can try to do an
Now,
interview?
Shepard, you're back, your news. I just want to give you... If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of...
I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions. I wish I'd done that the first time we met.
You bitch! I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Check bid. Did we get it? Nice.
An independent inquiry is investigating a group known as Cerberus in light of charges made by one Corporal Toombs and testimony by an apparent Cerberus scientist. A researcher known only as Dr. Wayne has been promised...
Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game.
Why are you so interested in
It's
fish?
so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium.
Ugh, sorry you're so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water?
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
Counselor Udina isn't available, but as his top advisor, I speak with his full authority and approval. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are...
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
The Collectors are abducting human
The
colonists.
terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction.
You're missing the important part, Counselor.
Ah, yes, Reapers. The immortal race.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers...
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it
Go
true.
back to Ilos and talk to Vigil.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional. And
The Geth are capable of remarkable
This
technology.
Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have
I
been
kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to
We are in a
save-
difficult position, Shepard.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. If Counselor
Maybe there
Udina
is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement, given your ties, but
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution.
Well, you realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on
True
good
enough.
terms.
Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Stop by to see how
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council.
You went to the Council behind my back.
The Council reinstated my Spectre status.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement... But you still had no right to do this without my knowledge. Maybe it's time
Anderson took an impossible situation and turned it into a win for both sides.
You can say you knew all along, or you can explain you want to replace me for doing your job.
You don't leave me much choice, but I know this game. I'll tell the other counselors I'm...
So long, Counselor.
I think it would be best if I kept my...
What an ass. As bad as Udina was before, he's 10 times worse now. Better him than me, though. And he's done a good job promoting Alliance interests.
You haven't forgotten how you got here. The rest of them, they're buried in procedure.
Some of that is necessary. This place, we don't need an outside threat, Shepard. The balance here seems like it's fragile enough.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Alenko?
Staff Commander Alenko is still with the Alliance. But he's with... I can't say anymore. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
How've the last couple years treated you?
Working for Udina isn't how I planned to spend my twilight years. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk...
The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for biotics suffering complications from L2 implants. Subcommittee Chairman Burns thanked biotics everywhere for their patience and understanding, and promised more help for those forgotten by the system until now. The Tyrian government is considering further reparations to humans whose ancestors died in the Relay 314 incident at Shashi. The Tyrian government previously made reparations from what humans call the First Contact War, but refused to pay interest. The Turian hierarchy has supported improved relations with humanity since the Alliance's heroic sacrifice defending the Citadel from Saren's attack 2 years ago.
Welcome to Omega. Oh, hello, Mocklin.
Leave, Fargo.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome
You know
to...
who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the... Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega.
I'll keep that in
after...
mind.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlight that may have information on him.
Please.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been...
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me...
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in the line. I said, shut. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. You should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty.
My contacts told me we're picking up one.
I said, tried to lead me on a chase all over
What's your
the
relationship?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot
Not
of
many
money.
mercs would take a suicide mission.
Most mercs don't get an offer like... This mission doesn't sound like good business, but you're elusive man.
I assume you've
I've done my homework.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave
Good
that...
thing I picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed. You heard the name Vito Santiago. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being... I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Come on, let me in.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than...
No, just the one.
You see my gun.
I see you around.
Close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the question.
You run Omega?
But you need more. Don't fuck.
I like it.
If you forget.
And then I toss your sorry ass out.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for Morden Solus.
The Solarian doctor? I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you.
What can you tell me?
Used to be part of the Solarian. Just don't get him talking. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine.
I'm trying to track
you
down
and half of Omega. You
I'm
want
putting
him
a team together.
Interesting. You're gonna make some... That's assuming you can get to him.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups, they've got him cornered, but it sounds like they've started hiring anybody.
Sounds like that might be our
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign.
I appreciate that.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're
Sounds
here.
like I don't have
You've
much
got
time.
all the time in the world.
hear you're recruiting.
You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, you're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
Sure, if
This is the standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make any questions.
Why are the mercs working
You haven't
together?
been a... He does everything he can to screw with us. Shit, Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter?
Yeah. Tarek, Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and guards that Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting...
Where do we go?
Just head out. Sign in the next.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
A little young to be freelancing.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Annoying. If she were expecting me, you'd be inside.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need...
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you.
Ready when you are.
Get in. It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a
I
little
wouldn't
vague.
get many. Archangel's hold up. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed Brit. But he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have
You
it.
guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw...
And that's where we come in.
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge.
Sounds like a suicide.
Pretty much. Head up to the boulevard and get to the 3rd barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka.
What do you know about
I'm
Archangel?
the wrong guy to... Tarek and the other but don't be surprised if they're not...
I better go find
good at-
Sergeant Katka.
Watch yourself on the boulevard.
Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
Let's find him first.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
You need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by... I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need?
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is
Is
short.
that it? Nobody
Look
seems-
around. You'll learn what you need to know. We've got him cornered. Can I assist you?
I'll get going.
Good idea.
That should slow them down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
You're in the wrong place.
You the blood pack leader?
I'm stuck here. Ask your questions and go.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian, which makes him slightly... And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than...
Sounds like you've had personal...
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest death, he wasn't so tough after... Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck...
I should get going.
About time.
Leave us alone.
This is valuable.
Watch out!
I'm looking for Sergeant Cathca.
You and me both. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
What do you want, freelancer?
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be... Get this, freelancer. I don't have time for this shit.
I just have a few questions about...
Get this going.
Over here. The next wave's going soon. Shouldn't you be outside getting ready?
Why is he so pissed off?
He's not a big fan of you freelancers. What do you want to know?
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltrator...
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are... After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their... I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the
What
other...
if Archangel survives all the attacks?
That's why Tarek wants that gunship thing. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been
What
in
do the
there.
Blue Suns do on
We supply goods to a lot of the
goods?
groups. Weapons, mechs, machines. We also broker deals between factions.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so
He
mad?
harasses and we worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many... Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
What do you know about
He's
Archangel?
a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun... Other than that, he shows up, usually at the work. He can't die soon enough.
Why do you hate him so
He went
much?
after Tarek. At his home, Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how
We better get
desperate-
going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Damn it. Carm's blood pack better wait for my...
Cathca?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just...
Salky?
You met him when you were drunk. You three kinda stand up.
The infiltration team is about... Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only... Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard. A few more tweaks. She'll be...
Why are you coordinating the attack?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head...
Try not to get killed too fast. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
How will the infiltration team
They've
get
got two. They trap them in close quarters. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the only way...
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. Just do your damn job. Collect your credits and go. Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to... You freelancers get the privilege of... Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
You're working too hard.
Doesn't look like Archangel's got much time.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
Come on, give these guys a surprise of our own.
Hostile!
Archangel!
I've lost...
I got her!
Gotcha! Yeah. We can use this.
One less.
Archangel.
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is. Killing mercs is hard work. Especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to
It's not all
take us
that
out?
bad. This place has held them all. I suggest we hold this. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into
My
it?
feelings got in the way of my better judgment. I'll make you a deal. You get me out if you're alive.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
More than scouts. One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything.
Never saw me coming! Target down!
Heads up.
I got him!
Felt that one!
Give me cover! We need a medic!
Eclipse mercs have made it into the base. Eclipse mercs, rear stairs.
One less to worry! Eclipse forever! Grabbing cover.
You want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go!
Online. Sending out the heavy mechs.
That problem should take care of itself.
We've been spotted! Negative contact! about to go off!
Get over here! Right!
Affirmative.
I'll put him down!
Easy enough.
Moving to target.
Engaging target.
Get over here!
Understood.
Sure thing. Tag!
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup. You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed. Not surprised he decided to work with the other.
Still got blood pack and blue suns left.
Maybe. They've reinforced the others, but they're not coming over the bridge yet.
What the hell was that?
Damn it. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there.
Split up 2 and 2.
You sure? Who knows what you'll...
Miranda, stay with Garrus.
Thanks, Shepard.
How do I get to the base?
Go down. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
Heavy fire!
There's not too many yet.
Obstruction detected.
Soviet incoming.
Just one more shutter. Hurry.
Fire in the...
Get over here! Headshot!
They're making another push. I'm taking some fire, but I'm okay so far.
Shield down.
Have a nice trip. Attention right! Coming our way! Come on over!
I'll kill you.
Shut down.
Going to need some help soon. They're getting more aggressive. Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
Trouble coming!
Affirmative.
Get over here! Moving in close! I got it!
Garm's got me pinned down.
I've got it!
Where'd it go? Come closer, try that.
I'm on it.
Get over here! Whoa!
We need help with this guy, Shepard.
Get over here!
Easy enough?
Targeting! Right!
Engaging target.
They've stopped. Come find me. Thanks, Shepard. And we took out Garm and his blood. He was one tough son of a
You
bitch.
fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take
I think
our
you're right.
chance.
Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head on.
Look out! Damn it, I thought I took that thing out already.
I fixed it, but not completely. I made sure of that.
They're all loading through. Watch your back.
They're rappelling down the sidewall. Ground floor.
Attack! I've got nothing!
Clear to fire.
Understood.
Nice trip. They've reached the rear stairs.
Get over here!
Easy enough.
Concentrate fire!
Watch out! Mount that one! Engaging target. Easy enough.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker! Make sure they're ready for us!
We better hurry. He looks bad. Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell,
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell...
You realize this plan... I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard.
I want to say that working with you, it's a privilege to serve on the
You
Normandy.
may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do... That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know. Commander.
How we doing, Jacob?
Probably anything else?
I'm more interested.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
my favorite piece, painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work. Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. Keiji used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
Commander, those provisions I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah.
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sam's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glass.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins popped. Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of
Maybe
duty.
it's less. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on.
Don't you have any
No, Jep, I wish it weren't, but...
Treating Joker gives
So does Shepard. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk.
To the people we care for.
May we never take them for granted.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Shepard, need me for something?
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgrade. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Don't worry, Commander. Sure, just checking the weapon. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot.
We haven't joined Cerberus.
Relax, Shepard. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. We weren't mercenaries. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another
Then
gang.
I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No, every member of my team had lost some. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activity. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone. Crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was people here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules, and now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take?
It was my own damn a Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the Mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the Mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
His trail vanishes at... I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. Thanks for coming by, Shepard.
No messages for you, Commander.
About the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human.
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All caught. With pride. My prices are the lowest anywhere.
I have things to do.
Courteously. Have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
I might have something here for humans. Not
I'm in the
much.
mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves.
Look, I can't. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone.
Shepherd Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location. Under Admiral Hackett's orders, money raised from wedding fees goes to funds for Alliance veterans.
Notorious troublemaker Archangel is no more. Blue Sun reports that mercenaries and their employ were responsible for the death of Omega's public enemy #1, Eclipse and Bloodpack.
I don't know a Captain Gavon.
I trust you. Cat Gavon, we know.
There seem to be a lot. I'm talking to you.
No more talk.
This place. How could these people be left to rot like this?
Hello there. Might every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment.
Well, you seem like a decent person.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like
Pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to
I
get
still
off?
need 1,000 credits to pay my... This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits.
I'm going to buy my ticket right now.
Suddenly, a shot. Red-hot lifeblood pours from a wound in your back as your life ebbs away. The attacker leans forward, hoists your valuables inside. Good thing he didn't have a Teflon stinger. Teflon Industries. Fine sidearms for you. Tentatively excited. With pride.
I have things to do.
Courteously. Have a fine day. Take a look at my
Silhouette strongly resembles ancient Arachnite ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation. Got a dangerous job that needs doing or employees that just won't work? Let us help. I'm Ruthos Genera, CEO of Genera Staffing Services. We employ a large force of driven, dedicated fortune workers ready to address your security needs.
End this now.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a... I told you to get lost, lady.
I'm human, you ass.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets...
So you're saying this...
Finally, a human that can hear.
You can't keep me out.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
There's a Solarian named Morden.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. But the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here till this... What you really need is to get this problem solved
You
right
think
now.
you can fix this?
Wait, you're stopping
You don't
me.
have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians.
It's safer to stick with the squad.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in. Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Orchard shooting anything that moves.
Nice shot!
Over the years, I've grown used to the smell of burning bodies. That's probably a bad sign.
Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Must have tried to claw his way out. He didn't want to die trapped and helpless.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.